It's day 15. We did it. We're halfway to 30. I just got home from an interview for a commercial that's going to be about a victim's right law that hopefully is going to get passed, and I'm going to tell you more about that later. But I've been going deep all morning with some hard topics. So we're going to keep it light today. And I know, don't be too shocked that I actually curled my hair. I do it every once in a while. We're going to talk about some other tools outside of ourselves and our higher power and all the other things we've been talking about. But this book is the first one, The Child Whisperer. So this book is kind of a little piece of heaven, and everything else Carol Tuttle writes I love, because what she does is she kind of breaks you up. Okay, it sounds like you're getting put in a box, but she does it in a really great way. Breaks people up into kind of 4 different personality types. And each person is kind of a mix of all of them, but you have kind of a definite strong personality type. And I'm actually a 3, so when you read this book, you can laugh. A 3 is pretty like headstrong, has a great big picture, but has a hard time with the little details. Anyways, I have a daughter that's a 2, and the other day she was painting her nails with all of her sisters in my bathroom, and I was out here cooking breakfast. And I walked in. 2s are the really sensitive, more emotionally connected to the world. I walked in and she had cut her finger with a tool she shouldn't have been using. And my first reaction, I just got back from Florida, so tired. My first reaction was like, why are you doing that? What would you use that tool for? It's not used for that. And I started drilling this little girl, her hand's bleeding, like an idiot parent. So you're learning something new. I'm kind of an idiot parent sometime. And my most sensitive child in this whole house, all she needs me to do is say, I'm so sorry, come here. And I didn't. My 3 kicked in, and I was very like, this is obvious, you should have done this. Anyways, so this book is really good. I'm not really good at reading. I write stuff, but I don't usually sit down and take time to read, but I have a sister who reads it, and she gives me the bullet points, because when you read this book, you'll realize that 3s don't want to worry about all the details. We just want bullet points so we can get from A to B and get it done. Anyways, this book and her other books, Dressing Your Truth and those kind of things, just kind of help you work with other personalities that you can't relate to because they're not you. I love that. To go along with that, 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. This book is amazing as well because it doesn't focus on personalities, it focuses on the different ways we receive and give love. And for me, I'm not really like a gift person, so when someone gives me a gift, I'm like, oh, cool. But for my husband, if I give him the right gift, it's like huge. And so the different love languages that we have, all of my children have different love languages. Teague's totally gifts. Kalia is physical touch. If I'm hugging her, she is happy and feels so loved. So finding out, this book helps you find out how to figure out what the people in your life, how they're going to receive your love, and how you can best give your love and how you can receive. So if you're wanting more information about relationships, especially after trauma, you're going to have to think outside of the box, and this book really helps us do that. This book is amazing. Decide Now: The Good Life or the Best Life by L.J. Mitchell. It's just like a must read, overall life core changing, really full of tools on how to stop the crazy cycle and how to overcome your greatest struggles in your life. And another book that I love by Rhonda Britton called Fearless Living. And this one started out as like a trigger for me. She opens it up, I won't ruin the whole book, she opens it up on how her parents both died at the same time, and it was with a gun. And for me, I was like, oh, I can't do it anymore. And I put it away for like months. And then I finally was like, you know what? Obviously, she's gone through something hard. There might be something you can relate to. And I got it back out, and I'm really glad I did. Obviously, I've put some notes in here. But this one really deals with forgiveness and how if we can't let things go in our life, that we're holding ourselves back, not anybody else. So she's amazing, so wise, and so full of tools. So those are my thoughts for the day. Oh, one more book, The Peace Giver. This one's really full of how to apply the grace in your life and how to heal your heart. So those are 5 books that I actually have at least read most of. And I, of course, want you to read my book, but there are so many good books, so many good resources, online, free resources that can help you, A, not feel so alone, but B, understand that people will overcome. That's what we're going to do. In this life, we're all going to be given different challenges, but there are tools available to help us overcome those challenges. So whatever your challenge is today, there's got to be a book out there or somebody online who will have good advice for you. But I want you to remember what we talked about yesterday. It doesn't mean that they're going to have all the answers for you. So take these books and other resources and anything that I say or anything that anyone else tells you and find the answers for you. Go back to yesterday. There's so many good books. There's so many good tools, but none of them replace your relationship with God. But enjoy getting to know other people through their books, through their stories, through your relationships with them face to face. We're all here for each other. So I hope you enjoy a good book today or something fun that's going to teach you not only that you're not alone, but that you can overcome.